We're here in the Ohio Northern post-match with head coach Kate Whitty. Coach, tough loss today in the regional final. General thoughts on the match, kind of an opening statement before we start with some questions.
You know, I thought everything was dictated on the first set for us. I think that it was evenly matched at the beginning. We struggled in serve-receive pattern. Yesterday when I was interviewed at a press conference, I talked about the serve and serve-receive pattern, and that's what it came down to. And, you know, we had a couple of great opportunities and we had some unforced errors, and that was the difference. And once they obviously won the first set, then it kind of they dictated the rest of the way. And I thought we played very young at times today and showed our freshman setter and a lot of sophomores on the floor that you have to learn how to now refocus, readjust, and start over. And that was really hard. It lingered. The mistakes or the questions that they had lingered a little too long. And, you know, give all the credit to Wittenberg. They absolutely dictated the rest of the match. And serve receive offensively, their outside hitters had a lot of openings and a lot of opportunities to have one-on-one with blockers. So it was huge. I mean, am I proud of our successes? Absolutely. If you would have told me before the season this young team would be 29-6 and we would be in a regional final, I would be like, wow, that would be an amazing, successful season. So pleased with the overall season, not the end result.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So, Coach, great season. I want to talk about the adrenaline. It seemed like the bench was riding the adrenaline wave and going with the different rallies. Did you feel that cooled off between game one and game two, or were they still pretty into the game?
Oh, I think they were into the game, but there's not a lot to cheer about when you're down 8-2 in the second set, or you know, you're down 18-10, and there's not. I mean, it's not fake. It's just difficult to be sincere about it because there's not a lot to cheer about. And most of the points that we scored in the second set were they had a service error or they hit out. I mean, you know, what they hit and what we hit, and you know, we had that many receiving errors. You're not going to ever compete. Then if they have 11, you know, receiving errors, then we need about 13 aces and they need about 13 receiving errors. I mean, it's just not, it's not possible. You know, I think there was great emotion and great anticipation. This has been a long rivalry of all of my 27 years, and great respect, obviously, because they're an excellent program. This dates me from the very beginning. So, but we've always had great respect and are respectful. And no, I think everything started, and we knew the first set was pivotal for our team to gain some confidence. And it came up short, and a mature team grows from it and goes, okay, it's not over. We just lost one. Let's start over again. And we didn't do that today.
Coach, first of all, congratulations on a great season.
Thank you.
In looking at Wittenberg, what do you see from them that you certainly makes them a difficult matchup, and kind of, you know, projecting as they move on? Do you think this is a team that has a chance to maybe win a couple of games and get back to a national championship?
Absolutely. I think that they have a couple very good terminating. I mean, Mandy Fisher is exceptional. She hits over and around. She's very bright. I think their catalyst by far is their setter. Karen is tremendous, and she's very smart and intelligent and mixes it up, and she runs an excellent offense that keeps your middles going one way and she sets the other way. She does an exceptional job of being able to set not just to the hot hitter, but give one-on-one matchups. And I thought that was the best serve receive I've ever seen them have in a long time. And, you know, we tried to serve as aggressively, and we talked about that before the match, and that was going to be a key pivotal thing to keep them out of system, because once they're in system, they have good enough athletes in the middle and the outside. And then you talk about a 6'4" right side hitter who's, you know, she can get on top of the ball, and that's a huge block, and our outside struggled with her big time.
Coach,
they're the complete package. They truly are, you know, and they have experience.
Can you talk a little bit about McKenna Jordan? Otterbein really didn't have much of an answer for you yesterday, and she led you with 9 kills today. Seemed like she was trying to keep you guys going a little bit at times. It wasn't enough, but she was outstanding this weekend.
She was. She had an outstanding weekend, and I think she has really grown through the season. I think that, you know, she's a legitimate left side or right side or wherever we put her swing. She's grown to be more patient and intelligent, but she's got a bright future in front of her, there's no question. And, you know, and Chelsea Hubbard also, I mean, the growth that players have to make and the jump from their sophomore to junior involves the mental part of the game and the capability of knowing next. And we were not next point today. We were lingered because we made a mistake and you have to be a next to be able to be good and successful.
So one more. Was you concerned about Megan because in game 2 she really took a nasty
She
hit?
did.
Was
We
there
checked her for concussion.
Right. Was there-
She checked out okay. I'm sorry.
No,
Didn't mean to
please,
interrupt you.
Was there concern about getting her back into the rhythm of the game after that?
Oh, no, I don't think there was concern about it. I mean, she's had some concussion history previously, and that was a tremendous concern. So we checked her, and she was a go, but we're going to check her again because her sophomore year got hit in the side. Kind of what happened to Morgan happened to her. She got hit in the side of the head, and it took her 4 or 5 months to pass the concussion test. That's how long it did.
Last thing, then we'll let you go. You've referenced a lot of young players on his team. You assume the expectations going forward the next couple of years, it has to be a lot of optimism, very, very bright expectations you would hope for going
Oh,
forward.
absolutely. But it's up to them of how hard they're going to work and how much they want to grow. And that's both mentally and physically. You have to mature as a player to know that we're okay, we're not going to give up, we're going to continue to get better, and you have to peak at the right time. And I think at the end of the year, I think we did a better job of playing more consistently. But emotion is great when you play well, but you have to have the emotion and the consistent way when you're struggling and find ways to gut out opponents. And today we didn't do that.
Well, Coach, congrats on a great season
Thank
and
you.
best
I
of luck going
appreciate it.
forward.
Thank you for hosting.